Hello, Wastelanders, and Kim back. I went and did some selling, and I was trying. I went to Gunrunners to sell, and I was hoping to buy C4 there, but they didn't have any, so I checked the wiki to find out who sells them. Turns out that there's C4 in this place. If I'm willing to go search, that's hidden throughout.
Someone took out the Legion's boss.
Apparently, there's some hidden.
Stop them for long,
The value is 1,000. Yeah, I definitely want to do that. All right, so there's one behind there. One in the clinic. Oh, more patient logs. Might as well just grab them. Oh, doctor bag. Physician log. Oh, not that. Back to game. Continue. Get out of there. Okay. Filing cabinets and clinic behind the front desk. I'm not against using a guide. I mean, come on. I'm saving as much money as I have. I am still saving myself. I just need 3. Outside the underground entrance to the overseer's office. The elevator nearby. Wait, hold on. Under a couch in blue sector living quarters. Not the first floor. Go to the second room on the right. Wait, what? I have the wiki up here right now. Outside the underground entrance to the overseer's vault, the overseer's office near blue sector door. Hold on. Under the couch in the blue sector living quarters, not the first floor. Go to the second room on the right. 1 right, 2 right. C4 should be next to the right front leg, but it might be disappearing on me. Right front leg of the couch, looking at it. Left city. Oh, okay. So my right, not its right. Yeah, forget that one. I'm going to grab the overseer's one. Because there's a note in there saying that it could be disappearing. Overseer's office. Which one? Outside the underground entrance to the overseer's office elevator near the doorway with the fire hose box. Wait, what? I just need the one more. Outside the underground entrance to the overseer's office elevator, near the doorway with the fire hose box. When facing the fire hose, okay, I'm not understanding the directions where, so let's just work with the disappearing one. Wait, hold on. Not on the first level. Is there a downstairs elevator? Is there another living quarters in here? Oh, this one possibly.
Here we go.
Where'd you come from? Oh, vault. Caps. Caps. Oh, I was looking for more vault outfits. Oh, this is just open. Psycho Scotch, Steady Whiskey, Pre-War, Nuka-Cola. Yep, yeah. Alright, so living quarters, my right. Second door on the right. Oh, hey, there it is. Alright, I got it. I'll actually keep the gun out because there might be more things. Alright. Alright, let's find that geode again. Oh, it was right here. I took the really long way to get here. Alright, I have to pop a Mentats. Oh, good. I don't have to run out. Alright, it says report back to land, but I have a feeling there might be a gunfight somewhere. Those glow sights are nice. Blue sector door. Skip this one, go down here.
I sure hope that explosion was you. Did you seal off the sulfur?
Yes.
Good to hear. Without access to the sulfur, Cook doesn't have much to offer the gang. I guess it's over then. We can turn ourselves in.
Have you considered? Oh, wow! I could change this? Ooh. I mean, you're willing to turn themselves in.
I hadn't thought of that.
Sure, I'll go talk to him.
Thank you.
A merciful thug. As long as there's no more that goes to attack me. Alright, I did not see this part coming. Interesting. Hold on. I don't need that page anymore. Continue. What was that sound? I mean, based on... I know I have to go deal with the cons eventually. Now it kind of tells me they want me to go that way just to talk to them. I can talk to them and then come here, like, after dealing with house and stuff. So,
What's up?
anything new?
I'm really very boring. Okay. Lead the way.
Oh my. I guess that is it. I mean, it may not happen until I actually go full support house. Which I'm okay with. Oh, there's a cave. We got fiends are up here. Yeah, I may just have to go ahead and go see house. Strip North Gate. Yep. Yeah, and they're from officer to soldier. Don't care for the radio chatter, but... I'm still friendly with the NCR for now. Hey, Victor.
Well, howdy, partner. Good to see you. I see you brought some friends.
Okay, so his lines outside are the same.
Lead the way.
I'd rather they'd wait inside than outside.
Where to, partner?
Presidential suite.
High roller suite.
Thing is, the shop here is decent. Alright, I have a ton of dynamite that can go. And everything else I keep. Vault 19 suits. I don't want the scotch. That, that. Accept the trade. I also want to store... all those. And the buff out, 2 doctor's bags. All but 1 Nuka-Cola. Psycho, all but 2 bottles of water. All but 1 Red X. All but 1 Red Away. All the steady. 1 Stealth Away. The rebounds. Yeah, I store most of the stim packs. I know they don't weigh anything, but I feel if I'm just loaded with... It's like the cheese issue when it comes to Skyrim. You just heal. And I'd rather heal with like Sunset Sarsaparillas. I'll keep the super stim packs and all the auto versions. But I feel like that's more than enough until I go like into some bigger, large battle. And I have a headgear that heals me. So, not much to go on there.
Where to, partner?
Alright, let's go down to the casino first, otherwise I'm going to forget to come back here.
Casino floor. Where
Right.
to, partner?
Now, to the penthouse.
Penthouse floor.
The foundation is laid. My Securitrons on the strip are upgraded, and those at the fort ready for action. Now it's just a matter of adjusting the attitudes of some lesser groups while we wait for Caesar's Legion to attack Hoover Dam.
Alright, what's the next step?
Outside New Vegas, at what was once called Nellis Air Force Base, resides an unusual tribe known as the Boomers. They are, shall we say, aggressively reclusive. They have several howitzers they fire at anyone who dares approach the base. Artillery of this sort has a range of several miles. If it's going to fire on Hoover Dam, I want it firing at my targets. If not, then I want to make sure that the Boomers don't sign similar treaties to fire their guns in support of the NCR or Caesar's Legion.
I'll make sure they support the right side.
Use extreme caution when approaching the base. Their firepower is considerable. Recently, one of my roaming Securitrons observed a man near the base studying the pattern of its artillery fire. Maybe he's learned something.
Oh, I'm friendly with them already. That's not going to be an issue.
Enjoy your time on the Vegas Strip.
Alright, back down to the casino.
Lead the way.
I plan to do the other 2 DLCs after I get his, and then I'll go get the, what is it? Gary's? It's not Gary, it's Raoul.
Wish I could have been there to see Caesar die. What an asshole.
He says that as he's stumbling. Do-do. Alright, I need to go find Pearl. Talk to her. Oh, Pearl, quick save.
Hello, friend. How can Mother Pearl be of help today?
There may be a battle near future at Overdan. Can you offer any assistance?
Of course, my child. After all that you have done for us, we would love to help you in the upcoming battle. After all the training in virtual reality, the young ones would relish an opportunity to put their skills to battle. We'll be there when you need us.
And you get going. It's like, I've already done it, so it's like, it's... Just go check it off. This is why I really wish I could just, like, jump right to the front door of the Lucky 38. Or go right to the presidential suite. Or a balcony on there or something. I still have to deal with the other casinos here. And I intend to do all the quests that are inside of them, too. Because I'm not max level yet. Victor? Penthouse. Where'd Victor go? Alright, done.
Any progress with the boomers?
I've secured their loyalty. They'll do as I say.
Well done. The boomers' firepower may prove an advantage when the battle for Hoover Dam comes around. Your next assignment won't take you far. It concerns the Omertas and their den of vice, Gomorrah. As the decisive encounter between the bull and the bear looms close, my concerns about the Omertas have grown. I've never expected loyalty, mind you. A reliably underhanded tribe is just as constant to deal with as one that always runs true. But that's just it. Lately, the Omerta's cooperative silence has been deafening. Not a single complaint. They're up to something.
Alright, I'll go... questions first.
What did...
You know Caesar's dead, don't you?
By my calculations, his death will affect the shape of the battle for Hoover Dam minimally, if at all. The Legion's aggression will outlive Caesar. Indeed, they'll try to take the dam as a tribute to his memory. Given a year, they'd have him deified. But by then, the Legion will be breaking down, riven by internal conflicts, a monster consuming itself.
That's what I was saying.
It's irrelevant. In the short term, the Legion is still monster enough that defeating it will make me look powerful indeed. What else did you...
Your crew of the Omertas is one of 3 families, right?
Yes, though at the time they called themselves the Slitherkin. A vicious clan, not that that's changed exactly. They were nomads, capable fighters, but their specialty was betrayal. They'd invite travelers into their yurts, drug them, murder, or enslave them. They took pride in their craft. I don't think Omertas saw other people as people at all. Everyone else was just prey. They reminded me of a certain criminal element Vegas used to attract. I told them some stories, gave them some clothes, and they ran with it.
What were the original names of the others?
The chairmen, as we know them now, went by the unfortunate appellation of the Mojave Boot Riders. They were nomads, too. As for the White Glove Society, I'm afraid I'm contractually obligated not to reveal their original name.
Understandable. Alright, let's get back to business.
As I said before,
Alright, I'll check on them.
the Omertas are fanatically loyal to each other. Still, among any group, one can find the occasional degenerate. Gomorrah's receptionist happens to be one. For years, she passed on whispers of what was taking place at the casino in exchange for payment. A few months ago, she clammed up. Odds are she's scared. But I've had no way of approaching her. Start with her.
Understood.
Be advised, the Lucky 38 is not open to the general public. Trespassers will be shot.
Hold on. Don't tread on the bear. The NCR has a robust network of informants. If you continue to work with Mr. House, then the NCR will no longer accept your help. casino. Then I'm going to have to go do something first before I go deal with the Omertas. Because I may lose access to the best ammo shop in the game. Alright, follow.
Lead the way.
Rex. Follow. No one's coming out to deal with me. Good. Murtas are right over there, but I am going to, just in case I lose complete access to all NCR services, I am going to jump over to the dam while I'm still idolized. And I ain't gotta run down to the deal here. I don't care how much it costs me, I will buy his ammo out. I have over 100,000. Oh, wait, hold on. Yeah, I think this was the quicker way to him. Take this, go straight, pop through this door here. And then I'm right in his room. Yep, there he is.
Well, look who it is.
Purchase. First of all, do I have anything I still need to sell? No. 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 These. All those can go. All the cigarettes. No, I'll keep the pre-war money. Turpentine, scrap metal. Alright, we'll accept those, and now let's get into buying. Let's go ahead and get the 44 Magnum rounds. The hollow points. I'm just going to buy out. I don't care how much it costs. I only have 300 of these. Hollow points. 500 of those. The armor piercing. Incendiary. Oh, 10,000. I won't worry about the shotgun. Oh my gosh. That cost me 10,000. I spent 10,000. I still have 122,000. Seriously.
Thanks.
Alright. Head out. Oh, wrong way. This way. Alright, so deal with the Omertas. I think it's... I mean, as long as they don't get hostile where they're gonna shoot me, that's fine.
Go quiet.
But don't try and bear, so they won't accept my help anymore. Alright, we'll do whatever quests that you hear. I think there's a couple. I know there's a quest about somebody that's wanting, like, some slave girls wanting to get out. But I don't think that's the one I have to do for House.
Nelson's back in our hands. I hope we can defend it this time.
I got 2,000 for my pistol. Good. Alright, quick save. Alright, Gamora.
Hey, no one but Omertas are allowed to carry guns into Gamora. Check your weapons with me.
Alright. You pulled that weapons.
You'll get these back on your way.
Alright, let's quick save, because I don't know if I might screw things up.
Hello, and welcome to Gamora. What can I help you with today?
I'm calling in for an outstanding balance for some information. Oh! I forgot. There's, like, achievement I could really do, and that's basically win all I can at all the casinos. What goes around here?
I sure do.
Don't worry about me. I can keep your secrets.
All right. You look pretty trustworthy.
Alright, what's going on around here?
Feel free to head to our club, Brimstone, or you can see our gorgeous courtyard out behind the casino.
Alright, what's going on around the strip?
I've heard some pretty shady rumors about the Ultralux. I'm not sure what the deal is, but although they try to put on airs, that place is just plain creepy. Maybe it's the masks.
Alright, what's going on? Calling in for outstanding balance for some information. Tell me what
I knew someone would call in that mark soon. What do you want to know?
I don't know who to talk to about what's been going on.
All I can tell you is to find Caccino. He's the lowest level lieutenant you're going to be able to talk to. Some of the girls say he's been involved in some shady business the family wouldn't really like. Ask him about it.
Alright.
Bye.
Thank you. Where did you keep all my weaponry? Alright, so I'm going to go ahead and buy his...
Welcome to Gomorrah. How can I help you?
Caps for chips, please.
How many chips?
Oh, let's buy 1,000.
Here's your chips.
Goodbye.
Have a good time.
Alright, so I will end up doing blackjack. I know I don't have the 10 luck where you could basically just win without understanding rules, but I know how blackjack pretty much works. But that type of thing can run long, and if I recall, I've had crashes when I was doing gambling. Where is the blackjack table?
Not at home. It's be cozy up there.
Alright, so this is the blackjack table. And Fallout New Vegas has like an anti-cheating thing.
I hear you've been asking questions about me, dickweed. What the fuck do you want?
I hear you've been doing some business on the side.
Business? What the fuck do you mean? Now you start talking real clear, and I mean fucking crystal clear, because I'm about to lose my patience.
I hear you've been doing business off limits for the family.
I don't give half a dick what you heard. Now get the fuck out of my...
Oh, okay.
Just as a warning, my covert bandaging skills are a little rusty.
Yeah, hold on.
You again? What the fuck do you want?
Found this ledger proofs on your spaces.
The fuck did you get that? Okay, listen, buddy. That's some dangerous shit you got there. That book can get me killed if the wrong people see it. Let's talk. What do you want? What can I do for you?
I'll consider giving it to you. Cash up front. No, I'm not going to worry about that. I have more than enough cash. What do you think the family would like? Do you think the family would like to see this?
I can't stop you, but that's gonna mean my death. I can make it with you wild. Plus, if you go to the bosses, I can't help you stop what they've been doing.
Oh? Oh, let's do this, barter.
Okay, you got me by the balls. Here's a couple...
Why don't you try to take it?
You want to come into a back room and give me a... Much as I'd love to put my fist through your neck, Mr. House frowns on that kind of behavior. So it'd get me killed just as quick as that book. I can pay you for it, of course. I also have some information about the family's business that you might find interesting. Between you and I, we can break up what they're planning, maybe save some lives. Mine included, of course.
Alright, 100 caps, and you help me break up whatever bosses I planned.
Oh, here's some caps. Now give me the journal. Right, there we go. So let me tell you what I know about the family's business. The bosses, Big Sal and Nero, have been working for a while on this. They're arming themselves like an army, using this new guy, Troik. They also brought in a specialist named Clandon. At least that's what they introduced him as.
You know what kind of specialist?
I got no fucking idea. They let him have the run of the place, though. He seems like a nice guy, but he makes me nervous. He's a little arrogant, but he's too nice. Too open. I've never seen him fucking or gambling. Everyone has a vice, but this guy seems like the Pope.
Questions? Brokey.
He's a skittish little fucker. Spends half the day pumping his body full of chems and the other half pumping hookers with his willy. He has some kind of connections, so he's able to smuggle huge shipments of weapons into the Strip. The bosses got him by the short hairs. We covered up a hooker he killed while flying on some psycho, so he gets us guns in exchange for not ratting.
Alright. You know about what they're
No, just that it involves guns and muscle. Also that it's big. Very big. Only Nero and Big Saul know everything, and they ain't telling.
Alright.
Okay, you can find me here or upstairs in my room. I'll let the muscle know you're a friend of mine. That should let you get around a little easier.
Alright, so what's next on the quest? Find out what it does. What kind of work the planning does, and talk to Trophy about. Alright. Elevators. I got arrows. I'm good. Hold on, one's real close. Maybe he's up there. Or it's a door. Hell? Oh, I probably have to take the elevators up. Yeah, that's good, boy. Sweets level. Oh, I still got arrows pointing. Yep, there's someone. You're clanning.
If the NCR ain't gotta worry about Caesar no more, it should... Hey, nice to meet you. Do you need help with something?
What are you doing around here?
A little bit of this and a little bit of that.
How'd you end up in Sweets?
I'm a close friend of some of the family around here. I do some independent contracting around the casino, and they set me up with this great room.
Alright. Chino sent me to talk to you.
Chino? Yeah, I've heard the name. Not sure why he'd send you to me. Is he helping out with room service or something? Goodbye.
Really? Maybe you got something on you? Hold on. Oh. Someone had a bad time. Someone had a really bad time. Okay. I'm getting... I ran through all the options. Yeah, I probably have to go talk to that Troki guy. There wasn't anything else.
What the fuck are you looking at?
Alright, you're telling me to take the elevator. Hey, great, you're right here.
Who are you? I didn't do anything. Leave me alone.
What do you do here?
I don't see how that's your business. Cachino? Cachino what? Are you kidding me? He must be trying to get me killed.
I'm looking for help to break up what the boss is planning.
Yeah? Well, fuck that. The bosses have my number and I'm a company man while they got the goods on me.
I'll help you out of contractor family. Lie, if you don't help me, I'll report you to work for NCR. What happened with the prostitute?
Oh, man. I don't even like to think about it. All that goddamn blood. It was just in the hotel like any other night. I took some chems with the girl I was with, but I never black out. I did this time, though. Next thing I knew, I woke up, she was lying next to me, stabbed dead. There was a knife next to the bed, and I was covered in her blood.
You know where the knife came from?
I keep a little switchblade tucked away with me. You never know when you might find some trouble.
Uh-huh. What else happened that night?
All right.
What kind of chems?
That night, mostly buff out. I like to cut it with a little bit of jet and wash it down with some whiskey. That was my standard set.
It was like enough to get you to lose the whole night.
What? Yeah, you're right. I wonder what was up with that.
Talk to Sal or look around evidence to exonerate him.
All right.
How'd the family know about it?
When I saw the body, I started screaming. In a few seconds, some of their soldiers were in there cleaning up the room. They offered to keep silent about what happened if I agreed to help them get their hands on large quantities of guns at deep discounts. What do you...
Alright, so... I'm to search... Alright, I got so many arrows pointed around.
Whoa, the great Caesar is dead. Management doesn't seem too happy.
Gosh, there's so many arrows to worry about. You're Big Sal. I'd rather just find the evidence. Oh, red door. No. About jump down off the edge there. Okay, Big Sal's over here. Come downstairs. Oh, when did I get that key?
Did Benny beg before you burned his sorry ass?
Courtyard, nothing's
Great Caesar is dead.
Hello. Well, I got something pointing me this way. Well, okay, so were you in here?
If Caesar's dead, why ain't the NCR taking care of regular folks yet?
More main level. Okay, bloody hell. Let's go local map. More suites, more main level. Huh.
Have you found out anything that... Oh. You do that for me? I'm not sure what can be done.
I got a lock, very hard level 100 lockpick. Come on. Come on. Mouse. Work with. Okay, I see where my mouse is. That's a problem. What's in here? It's the guns. Oh, that's one way to get weaponry back. 2 sniper rifles. Okay. Looks like I got some heat.
Bosses don't like no trouble in their place.
That's fine. Alright, I'm back here. Okay, 1 arrow's this way. Wait, let's go to the Gomorrah Suites. Oh wait, Gomorrah Suites is where the first guy was. More main level.
Hey, what can I do for you? I figured you might have that problem. That guy's pretty much a mystery. Turns out the boss's plans are right fucked without him. Killing him would probably work wonders. Just don't let anyone see you do it.
Oh, so, okay, I can deal with that.
Okay.
That works for me. Now that I'm down here on this floor. That's Sal. Yeah, that Big Sal's right there, so let's... I need to go back to the elevators, head up to the suites.
I got kicked out of Ultralux the other day.
I do have the 22. Wait, is he seriously going to go bed? If I had the Sandman perk, oh, that'd make that so easy. Quick save. Barely anything. I've gained karma. Magnum revolvers, room key. He had some grenades on them. Oh, not that, not that, not that. Go back. How many types of ammo do I got for this thing? Oh, I had less than I thought I did. Hey, no problem here.
I tell you, not at home is gonna have his day.
All right, let's go talk to Big Sal because I haven't. I still gotta help him. Am I supposed to search this room? No more main level. He's just wandering here. Like, I have no idea where it goes.
Some cons got cornered in the ruins of Boulder City, but the end.
Might as well go talk to Sal, because I have no idea where I'm supposed to find this evidence. Quick save.
Hey, you're Kachino's friend. Ah, Troik. What's he want? Some more jet? A fresh batch of girls? Maybe a guy or two this time.
London Mouse story doesn't sit right.
What, that he's a murdering jethead? Not a new story.
Speech. Pretty strung out. He'll be more trouble than he's worth. See about negotiating lower price.
Yeah, I see where you're coming from. Okay, tell Troik he can hit the road.
Goodbye. Okay, that was easy. I expected a bit more of, like, I had to do the guy a favor. Alright, Troik. He was down here.
I tell you, not at home.
Have you found out anything to help me?
He let you go.
Holy shit. Really? Okay, I'll help you. But I'm getting the hell out of here first chance I get.
Hey, would tell me about the guns they have.
They're keeping them in a little utility section down off the basement. I don't know what they're arming themselves for, but I know it isn't for the good of mankind.
Alright, how'd you get him into the strip?
I'm pretty proud of myself. It's a stroke of genius if I could be so modest. The whole arrangement starts with an old buddy of mine in the Republic. He's responsible for packing and shipping supplies to the NCR on the strip. He marks some containers as food and medical and packs them with guns and other shit. From there, it took just a couple of greased palms to get someone to let me cherry pick a container or two out of every shipment. Easy as pie.
The corruption. We need to take care of
As a little pet project, I've been making some thermite. Thermite burns as hot as the devil's asshole and can melt through just about anything. I've been keeping it so if the family betrays me, I can hopefully do some damage before I end up dead or in jail.
Yeah, if you don't deploy thermite yourself, they'll tell the boss what you've been planning. Yeah, no, I'm doing this. Give it to me.
Okay, here's the thermite and a key to the room where the guns are stored.
I already got
Place
access.
the thermite on the crates in the room. I rigged the light switch outside the room to kick off a spark big enough to hold the thermite. That should turn that shit into molten slag. As soon as we're done talking, I'm gonna make myself like a ghost. I don't want to be any...
That's it.
Okay.
Goodbye. It's like I already found him. Alright, where am I supposed to use this stuff? Oh, hello. Actually, hold on, let's work with something silence just in case. I placed the thermite. What else? I placed the thermite. You two get out of there. Get out of there. Let's close the door. That works for me. More main level.
Did Benny beg before you burned his sorry ass?
No. He tried at least. Alright, I need to find stairs down. Well, there's a quick way if I need it. Oh, stairs. There he is.
Hey, what can I do for you?
Alright, destroyed all the guns.
Whoa, you managed to pull that off? Solid work. That ought to gum up the boss's plans.
Klein is dead.
Oh, is that right? Was that your handiwork? Well, I can't say I'm sad to see him go. He gave me the fucking creeps.
What's next?
Now we cut off the head of the serpent. Big Saul and Nero have to die.
Alright, why do they need to die?
As long as they're alive, they can start up their plans again. All you've managed to do is stall them. I guarantee you they have contingencies.
Alright, I would take care of the bosses.
They're a little bit upset about what's been done to muck up their plans. They tasked me to find out who's responsible. There isn't gonna be another chance to get both of them together in the same room. I'll slip you a gun, and we can take them out.
They're gonna expect something from me. You can do it and surprise them.
Alright, I'll take care of them. Just give me the...
Alright, let's go take care of the bosses.
Hurry and get ready. It's time for the meeting with the bosses. We can't chit-chat right now. Gamora is always open for business.
Come on, Chino. I feel it's that room that has that one guy standing in front of it. Pretty sure when I had to do this before, I just shot up the place. Because I was getting a little frustrated. Ooh, that was close.
I tell you, not at home is gonna have his day.
Oh my gosh, come on. Will you hurry? Oh, that room.
Hey, I'll take care of them when you're ready. Just say the word. I suggest doing it while they're talking.
Let's have some words. Take a seat on the couch so we can get to talking. So I assume you know why we called you.
I hear you lost some guns.
Yeah, we lost some guns, you little weasel. However, we can get more guns. You slowed us down, but you can't stop us. You're gonna die of failure.
As a last request, will tell me where you're playing.
Are you shitting me? You didn't even know what the plan was. Yeah. As a last request, I guess we can give you that courtesy.
So tell me your plan.
Caesar asked us to provide a distraction on the Strip, so when he gives the word, we're gonna launch an all-out assault on the Strip. First, we're gonna blow the embassy, then we're gonna use soldiers to kill every last motherfucker on the Strip. Then we'll run this joint. That'll teach Not at Home what can go on while he sits in his fucking ivory tower lording down from on high.
Oh, Not at Home is Mr. House. Well, Nero didn't tell me this when he convinced me to take you out.
The fuck? I knew there had to be someone higher up helping you. Nero, you backstabbing, two-timing motherfucker. I knew this day would.
Oh, yes.
This is hopeless.
The Strip. I'm accepted. So Combine, Brass Knuckles, Gamora Office Key. Accept the password.
Hey, thanks for all the hard work back there. I'm gonna run a tight ship here. Of course, after all you did for...
50 more chips. Oh, I'm at 51 minutes and I need to go turn this in the house, but I also want to... I need to be able to hit the max amount on all the casinos. I've already done that with Print. So, and there's 3 here I gotta do. Apparel. Where was I? No. My weight's fine. Anyhow, considering that I'm post 50 minutes, and I have... There's still another quest I can pick up here before I turn it in. And I don't know who I gotta talk to. But I also gotta do a bunch of gambling, too. So for those of you that stuck around, thank you very much. I am In Cameron, hobbyist on YouTube, and I wish you all a good night.